It's your boy, the world's most unreliable source of Chinese information. uh, Let me see something here. There we go. I'm just thinking to myself, I should be a lot bigger than that. There. Last time I was on, I was mentally dying. I was just drained from work, and thankfully, I'm only physically dying this time. I've got a cold, and I don't know how that's going to affect my ability to talk, but... Monkey. How dare you, first of all. Okay, it's working. Um, I did want to step away from this for a while. I did mean to get on Sunday and Monday, and ultimately I didn't because things came up, and I was, coming down with... But, I also wanted to reconcile with the fact that I just really was not like keeping up with the mythical analysis part of this like I wanted to. I severely underestimated just how much from the original myth this game takes from, because I'm so used to how I hate bringing up East versus West game design things because it just boils down to weebs going like praise the Japan or the China and the this and that, and like I don't like starting arguments and divides amongst like different cultures or things. Everybody has their strengths that should be praised, but that said, this game has been everything I wished mythology would be portrayed as in modern media. Everything in this game takes from the source material and does it justice, and by extension, in being unprepared, I am not. So I also had to accept that to actually learn and be ready to relay information on the game, I was ultimately going to have to spoil myself on it. Besides, I know who the final boss is anyway, and um, really, well, there's some things in the upcoming chapters that I don't know about that I will end up having to spoil myself on. I know some of what's coming next in chapter 3, and not in what order or how per se, but I just went and familiarized myself with a lot of what's to come so that I can actually talk about it, which was very fun. I forgot how much I liked the learning aspect of it, and at the end of the day, this was just as much a learning experience as for me as it was me trying to share information with others. So I'm a lot better informed now than I was my last couple videos here. This is part 8, and I've been sharing very little info. Like, to be fair, in the last video, I wasn't in the best headspace, and like I hadn't progressed far past the Kanjin Long and getting to hell, but that said, I feel a little more prepared now, and I'm more ready to like actually share what I do know, and we'll see where that takes me. Yeah, get my shit together, and we'll go forward. That was rusty, but okay. Um, that's that. Now as for this part, a friend advised me, like, as your health goes down, this camera fucks me, the way your health goes down, they eventually just rise as this thing stops. So what I'm gonna do, instead of going up against this block hole, I'm gonna just progress and come back to him. Oh, almost forgot about you. You know what? Any day now. Thank you. Little tip for anybody who hasn't gotten to this part yet, but there's a boss at the top of the bell. You beat him, asshole, and it'll stop the fury effect there. So, like I said, let me just get his ass out of here. So anyway, playing this game, fuck. Okay, no. Where does the bat even come from? I'm just... No. I can hear the shit starting. Ooh. I probably... Yeah, I can't get around here without taking care of the captain first, so... Come on! Okay. Not cushioning it. Oh, for fuck's sake. really getting the whole, like, this was the worst level thing that I was hearing. That is the other thing, like, you do have more damage when this effect is happening, but I feel better just knowing I have the health to make it through. Yeah, just fuck him. Yeah, what were we saying? Exactly. Hey, fuck you. There. Yeah, we'll come back for it. If there's anything to find, then I'll go looking. Right. Oh shit. Oh. You're too far to die now. Didn't see him. Finally. Deal with this guy first, then go deal with, what was it, Captain Lotus Vision, and then go all the way back to the beginning to speak with the guy who was taunting me. Joy, this looks like it's gonna be fun. see. Thinking about that. Because normally I'll leave bugs alone. They don't bother me too much. I've noticed I've only like really squished them out of like either anger or like just that's something completely unrelated, or like if usually like in the summer, like, you know, I say, oh shit, there's like spiders in my house. If they're in my room, then it's like, well, I don't want these things biting me in my sleep, but otherwise I leave them alone. Like, I kind of feel bad, because I can't help thinking this guy's probably like a week old, and I just fucking annihilate him for no reason other than like, oh, it's gross, so, I don't know. Maybe that's overly empathic of me, but... What the fuck? Oh. It's not. At some point, maybe I would step the spider in. Yeah, like I feel like that's something that's gonna happen without my thinking with you. Cockroach. I don't put too much thought in it, honestly. I don't have like an arachnophobia or like anything in particular with cockroaches. It's just like, I guess it depends on like the mood. If I'm having a good day, I'm gonna leave them alone. And then maybe if I'm just pissed off about other shit, then I'm like, well, your life ends today. It's happening right now. Okay. Okay, I thought he was about to do like some room clear shit. Okay. I'm underestimating this boss too much. death. Hmm. Really interested in where this line of questioning is going, but I just step on spiders and leave it at that. Since we're talking about this, the only like insect like thing that I have like genuine like disdain for would be wasps. Those, yes, I would like crush beneath my heel and just like erase it to dust because I feel like it'd be like exaggerating to say I was traumatized by a wasp. But when I was a kid, like I remember like one landed on me and I was like, oh my god, a bumblebee, and then it stung me and I freaked the hell out, and ever since I've been scared of them. And to this day, I'm like, you know, what do you even bring to the environment? What do you contribute to the ecosystem other than pain? I mean, hell, they hunt bees, so like, I at least some species do. So I mean, we're probably okay without them, maybe, hopefully. And mosquitoes, those two. It's not big damage right now. Got me again. This is probably gonna kill me. Yeah, damn it. Oh wait, I'm select. Oh, I was reading the question. Genuinely, yeah. If I had the knowledge that, you know, the bug was a mother, or you know, or you know, had children, things like that. If I understood the family structure more, then that's honestly part of why, like, when I do hesitate, it's just because like, and I'm more so like that with ants because I know there's an ant hill in my backyard. Me and my family have been aware of it for years, and in the summer they'll break into the house and all, and my parents will usually just outright kill it. I sometimes try to take them outside, or a part of me was honestly thinking, like, whenever they did die, it was like a message to the actual colony, um, but I also just I didn't want to kill them either because I ants basically do have a society and like an actual like structure and thought and stuff. So like I and they do like actively go seek their dead. Like if when an ant dies and it releases pheromones saying like like basically to say I'm dead, cart me away. Like the ants will go ahead and do that. So like just between the social structure, tending to the dead, and all that, like ants feel like very conscious animals to me. So I feel like they understand death and probably like realizing, hey, one of us is missing and feeling like that's a bad thing. So as I play like several games that involve me like slaughtering hordes of enemies, but also in real life, I'm like, ant, no. But ultimately, life is life. I also had a feeling you were going somewhere with all the questions, so I'm really curious. To that in a moment. Lake with that. Oh. Bad. Jump his ass! Ah, so close. Oh, damn it! Okay. It's right there. Right there, but okay. Oh wait, I'm still alive. That doesn't kill. Fuck. Sorry, let's see. I mean, I could, but if you don't mind my asking, like, what purpose would it serve? Like, is it for, like, paying homage to Men in Black or something? I definitely remember growing up with. I never watched three, but I did love those movies. That's perfect. What's that thing? Hmm. 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 That's something I'd never heard of, so I'll have to like look into that and check it out. I just genuinely don't think I have the time though. I pretty much work full time. I don't know where I'm gonna get my hands on a bug or like, you know, go and crush a for anything. Like it's me thing. I don't know. I don't. No offense. I don't see that happening. I just appreciate you asking though. Yeah. Now that this guy's out of the way. No worries. Right. A lot of people have asked me stranger things, so like it's no big deal yet. But appreciate it though, and thanks for like wishing a good stream and all. I'm gonna need it because the rest of this is gonna go downhill very fast. But okay, now we just have to deal with you. Get rid of all these guys first. I guess they are giving him another attack. I don't remember him doing that before. Shit. Fuck. Doing the thing. Okay. Here, I thought I was finally getting the rhythm down. Jesus. You, in particular, are a pox on my life. In the last video, like this guy was wiping the fucking floor with me. If I can just beat him this time, I will take that as a blessing. Get over here. Since when could you do that? whole boss fight is just a test in just timing and precision. You fuck up once, he eats your ass. Non-consensually. See? I'm just not used to it. I haven't played in a hot fucking minute. I think if I stay over here... Oh, it's still hurting. It's still hurting, just being here. God damn it. Whatever. No. Fuck. Oh, almost there. Figuring it out. Get in there. I was going to actually punch my fucking dome out if that killed me. See, no margin for error. With time, with time. I'm just itching to do it. Let's do the fucking laser thing. Nope, nope. Now you're pulling this shit out of nowhere. God damn it. Get his ass, get his ass, get his ass, get his ass. Fuck you! 100 times over, but actually no. Out of due respect for what he is. Virtually. Fuck you. Now... I can make my way back down, and we can actually get into the lore behind those two guys. At least what little that I know of as of now. There's nothing through that door, okay. And I'm confused, fuck did I get here? I'm gonna get back to the shrine. And behind me. Why? Yeah, yes, okay. Let me progress. I want to be done with this place so bad. I just... Not rude. There we go. So it actually puts you lower than you were. Okay. Now... That's done. Go visit our little, somewhat unwell friend. help you. Hey, homie. Remember when you said I was gonna die here?
Oh, it's you. You're still alive. And I see you've slain one of my captains and helped yourself to break in. 4 loyal captains. Now 4 bewildered souls. Can you free them from that pain if you truly are the destined one? You posed as my Treya and tricked us here for a false feast. And I was foolish enough to fall for his trap. My men suffer because of me. 4 mighty captains, now mere pawns of Yellowbrow. I got rid of my eyes and ears to shield myself from these beguiling chants. A misstep of yours, Yellowbrow. He might be the true destined one.
Poor guy is losing it. I suppose it'll give us the actual lore page, like, once we finish his side of the quest and defeat all 4 captains. But just based off of what he said alone, I can go a bit into it. So, he is the 3rd prince of the Flowing Sands, whereas in Chapter 2, you fight the 2nd one and unlock his form, and then the 3rd one, the 1st one was the giant rat. This guy's gonna be hostile. Yep. In the novel, that prince left the kingdom out of sickness, which could still be the case in the game here. I think it was changed. I think it said something about him just wanting to leave. But in this case, he has ended up here. And the way he ties to Yellowbrow, who, if I am remembering right, in Chinese is pronounced Huang Mei, that's actually a bit of a rabbit hole, and I should have started at a different point. To properly explain all that, we have to go back to, I guess, Yellowbrow and this entire region. So, as the little map here suggests, not the map, the travel list, this is the New West. This is what Yellowbrow would call this region himself, like when, back in the original, I didn't want to go to that one, the original novel, when he had created this place, he had served Maitreya also, because I believe that is the Hindu pronunciation of his name. Maitreya is also known as Melefor, if I'm right, and is supposed to basically be the next Buddha, as to pose a comparison. Let's say, my mind wants to go to Jesus, but there's like one of him. I suppose you could, yeah, if we want to use him as an example, let's say if, God is God and Jesus is, him in mortal form, he is his reincarnation. That is what Melefor is to Buddha, even though the OG Buddha still exists. Buddha is, as I believe I've said before, a title. So Melefor will be the next one who's going to lead humanity to true enlightenment. It's said that though his time will only alive, I don't care. His time would come when humanity has nearly reached perfection and truly, like, on the cusp of making a true utopia. I just hear him screaming about enlightenment and shit. Okay. Oh, there's another. I turned the bell off. Y'all are cool. You're good. So. Mela Fall, who I'm gonna just call Matria, because the game clearly is going to be referring to him as that as well. Plays a huge role in the journey to the West as a recurring character and as being the Buddha that Tang Zhengzhang, the monk that Wukong and company were following, he I don't know if worship is the right term, but I guess it's what comes to mind. He deeply believed in Maitreya, as a lot of modern-day Buddhists do. And hard to talk and fight shit in this game at the same time. I've said it before, I'll say it again, I don't know how everybody else does it, and I don't know if it's experience. This is the first Souls-like I'm like really making my way through. Give me that. But yeah, Tang Zhengzhang's worship of Maitreya plays a huge role, actually, as one of the destinations they'd meant to go on their journey was the Thunderclap Temple. A mistake that the group had made on their journey was that they got jumped. No, they They had happened upon the new Thunderclap Temple created by Yellowbrow. Yellowbrow was a servant of Maitreya who was, from what I've seen so far, just arrogant and selfish. He liked having philosophical debates on the nature of mankind, and it seemed that he had pretty much projected his own flaws onto the rest of the world. He was very certain of the belief that humanity was inherently selfish and would do anything for the sake of self-preservation and self-gain, and that this was not a bad thing. This was actually something to aspire to, that one could attain Buddhahood and true enlightenment through selfishness. That if one was willing to just serve and do what was in their own interest, they would eventually, cultivate true greatness. Which I could go into, like, my own thing about, like, how I view that. Because I love me some philosophy and just having, discussions and debates and shit. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. I'm gonna fucking die talking about a fat old guy in a robe. Shit. But, Yellowbrow, in his own pursuit of, his sort of enlightenment via selfishness thing, he basically declares himself already a Buddha and goes on his way to just create his own temple and act like he's, the real next destined one, you could say. In doing so, he creates the new Thunderclap Temple, which is just a smaller copy of the original, and it's the one that Sun Wukong and company end up reaching. They mistake it, except for Wukong himself, he doesn't. His eyes are able to see through a lot of illusions, so he was able to tell, like, off the bat that, yeah, this big yellow guy isn't Maitreya, this temple isn't legit. Hold on a minute, this guy's fucking lying. And so Yellowbrow basically engages in battle with Wukong. He has 2 artifacts that he had stolen from Maitreya that gave him a huge advantage. One of them being a pair of airtight symbols, which I had mentioned in the last video when I was reading through the lore entry on Kanjin Long. The other being a bag that literally just translates to the human sack, which, that's an image, I guess. What Yellowbrow would do is use the human sack to basically trap Wukong in. It functions a lot like how Wukong's gourd does in the legend and in the game, where you could suck spirits into it. The human sack could suck basically anyone into it, be it mortal or divine being, and it was even worse for divine people that got caught in it, as it could just sap the strength and magical power from anyone who was within it. Even this went so far as if you could trap a god in it, pretty much. When Wukong was trapped within, he was weakened enough to the point where Yellowbrow could then trap him within what I've been calling the airtight symbols. The symbols, once clasped together, could not be separated by pretty much any force. Wukong himself was even helpless within it, and this is some Wukong. The internet has done nothing but hype him up as of late as being a Kratos level protagonist, and I would dare say far stronger than Kratos. And he couldn't do shit about these fucking band kid weapons. But from within the symbols, this is where it ties into what I said in that video. Just he cries out for assistance, and the Jade Emperor Yu Huang would send down the 28 constellations, and this makes what I said back then makes it make a lot more sense. The 28 constellations are the gods who went down to help him. They were obviously just based on the constellations. Kanjin Long was the one who was making some progress by first shrinking herself enough. I made the mistake of calling her he shrunk herself down to be small enough that she could stick her horn into the crease. She then tried to grow back to normal size in hopes that it would split the symbols open, and it did not. The symbols basically molded around her horn. Wukong gets a bright idea. I'm going to drill a hole. I'm going to drill a hole in the horn, put myself in it, then pull me out. That works. However, oh wow, a lot of these guys are up. So, Wukong's free. They try to confront Yellowbrow. Yellowbrow just captures all of them in the human sack, again like a fucking Pokeball. Except Wukong. Wukong's the only one who makes it out. The other constellations are trapped in there. And this is where the prince and the captains come in. Wukong would then go to seek the aid of several beings who would offer assistance in trying to rescue the Tang Monk and everybody else and the constellations, all that. Among them was a god who could not intervene himself, but sent 2 allies as aid, 2 of his generals. The Turtle General and the Snake General. I wrote all these notes down and I left them upstairs, and now I'm not going to go looking for them. I do not know who this guy is. I did not expect him to be a problem. But, as with his prior companions, um, the turtle and snake general, along with 5 dragon deities, all sent by this god, the true warrior of the north, whose name I do not remember, and for the sake of not insulting, I shall not attempt to address. But, they all get schlucked into the bag too. So Wukong then goes to the third Floyd Prince of the Sands and asks for his aid. He and the 4 captains go to aid Wukong. But again, Yellowbrow captures them all in the sack. And this was the sack that we saw the Kanjin Long come out of, like, during the fight with her. That yellow version of the Buddha baby is Yellowbrow in disguise. A lot of people probably know this by now. I'm just, like, late to the party. But you're imagine, like, this little sack that has, like, a couple dozen, like, deities in it at this point. And it's not, like, bursting to full. It's not, like, at risk of just, like, popping open because, like, you know, it's got all these guys in there. It can just hold an indefinite amount of unfathomably powerful beings. For what reason? I don't know. I don't know where that thing comes from. I'll have to research that. But at this point, afterwards, Wukong is just actually at his wit's end because he's the only one who's not getting caught. He knows to avoid it now. But he doesn't know what to do about this fucking sack because it's dealing with everything he throws at Yellowbrow. That's when he gets a visit from Matria, and I will... Dickhead? Dickhead. You... First of all... We'll get back to the rest of that as we progress here, because it kind of ties into, like, Matria's appearance. And I'll also explain Matria more once he comes back. Why is this guy a problem? Jeez, what even was he? I don't know why there's an octopus guy in the snowy mountains, but... okay. That's another thing I should address that I didn't talk about, and I should have talked about from the beginning. Yaoguai, I had initially thought were similar to yokai, like in Japanese mythology. They're similar but not. So I was right in that yaoguai are animals and even plant life that have cultivated their way along the path and have worked their way up to being closer to humankind. What I didn't know was that yaoguai was 2 words that mean similar things. They basically mean strange and abnormal, and I forget which refers to which. But this is why, like, most enemies are just called guais, and then the bosses are yao guais, because putting 2 words emphasizes, like, I don't want to say rank, but, like, emphasizes, like, you know, there's weird and then there's the extra weird, but both words are fundamentally the same, and it's more of a descriptor and also just a befitting title, I suppose. But that's where it came from, and I should have known that from the beginning. I missed so much in Chapter 1 due to just general, like, unpreparedness, and also, like I said at the beginning, not expecting so much of this game to truly be built upon the journey to the West. Like, this game is fundamentally a sequel to the novel, and I adore it for that. I'm assuming I'm supposed to go the other way, so let me see what's here. But like I was saying, it really showed me, like, how much I stood to learn and how much I intend to going forward. and being more prepared. Keeping these videos at like a 2 hour length means I don't have to like worry too much, and I can kind of learn a good handful in advance. And I'll try to keep up with the game and then just relay back. Okay. Whatever I find, I will just relay on to whoever decides to give me the time of day. So if you're here at this point, thank you. Am I supposed to be going this way? I'm starting to think I am supposed to go this way. Well, there was a fast travel point at the last one, so I'll just go back and investigate later. At least I know, like, I basically just safe to keep exploring as long as I do it before I fight Yellowbrow. There's also the entire cutscene at the end of this chapter, which I haven't seen in full, but I do know what happens, and it kind of explains itself, but it lends more to Yellowbrow's story, so I may just elaborate on it a little bit. I don't know what the fuck awaits me here. I don't think I want to know. I'm going to know. Maybe I'm supposed to come here. What's this? Secret area? This is interesting. See, this is the lore page for chapter 2. That's chapter 1, so... Oh. And the rest are empty. So will this get filled up over time? Is this a hub area? What is this? Oh, the Great Pagoda, so... Oh. Interesting. I'll come back to that place later and see if like more portraits start appearing because it sounds like that's a end game, post game thing. There's got to be more to that because that place was too like spacious to not be a boss arena. Now the game's just messing with my head. Assume we could just follow the frozen Hunk trail. I'm gonna go exploring. Somebody don't like me being here. Who is it? Oh, they're probably up there. So let's see what else is here. Oh. Love the landscapes here so much. Just fine art. Truly. Oh, fucking. I don't want to leave no stone untouched. Unturned. No stone unturned, genius. A lot of places we could go here. Just hit me. Oh, not that. I know if Devin were here, he'd be screaming at me to fucking upgrade myself. because that looks aesthetic as hell. Oh, hello. What the fuck? Well, I'm unfamiliar with what you're supposed to be. My brain wanted to say that was a Tengu for a second. Gosh. Okay. Oh, and hi, you. Not related to anything, unlike her. What the fuck? What the hell? I don't like that. Tentacles in the ground don't make me feel good. I don't know why I have this extremely specific phobia, but there we go. Let's see what that is. Falcon Fan Maker. The swan soars high, its plumage lush and grand. The sparrow flits low, with Pharaoh's light and bland. The noble cherished wings, not swayed by gain or loss, the wise foresee afar, their strength endures across. Feathered birds are masters of riding the wind. Among them, the gyrfalcons living on the snowy peaks are particularly skilled in crafting magical items that control frigid gales. They use their down feathers to create fans, which are highly prized by the wind-making mother deity and cloud-making boy deity. According to their clan rules, every gyrfalcon must learn the art of crafting these vessels. Those who refuse are stripped of their titles and exiled from the clan. To encourage innovation, the clan holds an annual competition where the quality of vessels produced determines one's status within the clan. One gyrfalcon, whose ancestors were all commoners, dreamt of crafting a treasure fan to elevate his status to nobility. I was doing so good there in my nose. Oh. He spared no feathers to enhance the power of his vessel. After much hardship, he finally crafted a fan and won the competition, becoming the clan leader. However, he had plucked all his feathers and could no longer fly, eventually resorting to wearing clothes to cover his baldness. On the day of his succession, the celestial crane immortal, head of the feathered tribe in the upper realm, came to bestow a celestial registry tablet upon him. Proud of his fan, the new leader boasted to the crane immortal. The crane immortal then lent him the Pentane Fang. No, The plantain. They got plantains in China? I'm about to dishonor all of my Puerto Rican ancestors. Forgive me, every Puerto Rican who sees this, but I don't like plantains. Plátanos don't sit right with me, I'm sorry. Exile me. The Crane Immortal then lent him the plantain fan. Ah! This is a failed creation of Lord Lao. Since you also make fans, I gift it to you. After the Crane Immortal left, the clan leader tried the fan and was immediately disheartened by its immense power. He no longer wanted his clan members to use their feathers to make fans. He led his followers away from the snowy peaks to search for plantain leaves. Eventually, they found some near the New West and, imitating the Crane Immortal's method, created many replicas and regained his ability to fly. Ah, I'm forgetting how that works. Oh, now I got the rest. Oh. Okay, that looks cool. I want that. Good to know. And now, yep, finally got 3 points. Oh, it's one of those fucks again. And there's this fuck again. Just the way he's fucking frozen in the air. Here, just so you know how it feels. Golden Lotus Guy. voice is killing me, so I'm not going to go through all of the lore pages, at least as of now. There's another one. Oh, and I can copy this one. So why are you peaceful fan makers attacking me, though? You would think 99% of every enemy in this game would turn tail and run when they see a monkey with a staff coming at them. Like, okay, that may or may not be some Wukong, but I am not taking the chance that it is. Wrong stance, but still, at least I got that pulled off. Oh, fuck. Here. I want to know what's over there, though. See, and recontextualizing what a guai is kind of helps understand a lot of the enemies in the game, like that thing. Like, Lotus guai could pretty much be not rewritten, just recontextualized as just that just means strange lotus, because that's fucking strange. So fucking cool. Oh, and I am freezing. Wait. Give me. Falcon Hermit.
Gave a clear order. No monkeys allowed.
You know? What's wrong with monkeys, huh? No, everybody's done the whole like, oh, what you call me joke 100 times already. I'm just gonna leave it. Lord, what awaits me here? There's either going to be some cool optional thing here, or this is where I'm meant to go, and I can't tell because everything looks sufficiently cool enough to be the next area. Yeah, it's one of these fucks again. Why are they actually a problem? Like, why? And now I'm super... Okay, I'll explore that region later. Let's see what's here. Oh, you.
Harsh winds and an old friend. I couldn't be happier. Join me. Snow is the best soil for poetry.
You guys taking care of it in a moment. Would you like to talk now?
Hold it, my
As I
friend.
figured.
Sit with me a while.
Hi, friends.
Dark-furred, devious-natured, hunting that Gwai is no simple task. You do have some skills, but this land bites with cold. Lack of readiness could be your undoing. Our reunion is destined, and so is my role to teach you this little trick.
So I should know you.
I am extraordinary, as is my flame. It shall help you in need, be it injury, weariness, or frostbite. Beast or Yaogwai, none shall dare to draw nigh.
Ring of Fire. Drawn by the staff can provide rapid recovery within it. Never did pick something for this. Let me see. I'm gonna go with this. We can just go over here. It could be weird not using Mobilize, but I definitely want to try that out. Maybe with this I can go over to that other area. Let's see what's out there, because I really want to know. So, once more onto the breach, and let's see if we can make it this time. And not get fucking sushimi'd.
The master gave a clear order. No monkeys allowed.
I wonder, does this trap hit in there? Maybe not. Pretty much, yeah. Used it wrong. Still used it right. Ah, shit. And I still can't. Get his ass. I can kind of deal with this guy too much. Cheap to use Pluck of Many, but it's past 2 in the morning, and I am EB. But I'm also too curious to stop right now. There's something over there. I want to be here. I guess I'm gonna be here. Let's just loop around to... At least I can say it's done. And I got something out of it. I was just expecting, like, something super secret special or something. Something I was also going to mention in that cutscene, but I didn't want to talk over it. One might think that it's kind of out of character for the Destined One who is, if nothing else, at least a piece of some Wukong, to be so, like, respectful towards others. As we kind of know, some Wukong, like, you know, hey, fuck all this shit, I go smack gods around for funsies. But he is actually a very respectful individual towards others that at least earn his respect, and it's not like you have to be like some top shit to like do that. Just sometimes it's just kindness, or you know, just being in a high position. He does respect those above him as long as they don't insult him or speak down to him, which I find a very fair and appropriate response. Okay, this area is going to be significant. The symbols I was talking about are over there, which is interesting, as if I'm right in the novel, Wukong immediately destroys the symbols as soon as he's free of them, which actually awakens Yellow Brown and just kind of starts the whole process over with everybody getting stuffed in the human sack again. So it's interesting that it's there. Fully possible it could be another set of symbols, but...
Admiral, why so stubborn? Keep at it. You could melt into blood and pus.
Darling, come on. It's perfectly cool in here. Join me inside. That means dance practice, will you?
Such humor, Admiral. Let go of your stubbornness and I could request Master to set you free. Then I'd be open to joining you.
Oh, I don't deserve you. That old bastard has really made good use of Wukong's relic. Even you, left your courtier, bend to his will. Yet my ears tell me that the Destined One has got the money wheel. Pity. Reckon it won't be your master who unlocks these metals eventually.
These gold symbols are made by our Grand Master. And you think a puny monkey can go beyond that?
Lo and behold. I witnessed the Black Tortoise. You go into a whole thing about him.
General, how could you know he's here below?
Turtle? Snake? Who cares? I caught a whiff of monkey stench familiar enough for me to sound my welcome.
Master valued your talents. He kept you alive beneath the pagoda for your own good. How ungrateful. Evidently, you just don't deserve the ecstasy of the New West.
The dialogue implied something that makes this a little more sense.
And you can perceive all just to try, will you?
On bolts!
Spin
And flush!
Kanjin Star is the Kanjin Long in mortal form, if I'm right. Which, no, I'm pretty sure I am. I'm just so worried about being wrong about anything. But focus mode here. I want to see how far I can get just on my own without like all the buffs and stuff. Oh boy. Yep, see, there she goes back to dragon form, which is so cool that she can do that mid-fight. But it sounds like from what our friend in the bell was saying, who I'll get to in a moment, is that Yellowbrow is using...
Obey our master and stop your suffering.
There we go, yeah. Yellowbrow is using whatever relic he got from Wukong to control the Kanjin Long and yeah. He uses the same like lore entry for her, so that's how you know. But I'm going to assume he's mind controlling her, as she came to his aid before and has no real reason to serve Yellowbrow over helping Wukong. Unless she's bitter about the whole drilling a hole in her horn thing, but as I was saying before, this is the Turtle General who also got trapped in the sack along with everybody else when trying to save Wukong, who has a secret area on him, which doesn't surprise me. He also made me think of the Black Tortoise, who I don't know if they are one and the same yet, and I should check that out. Ooh. Well. And if I'm right, the Black Tortoise is one of 4 cardinal beasts. I forget which direction he represents, but there's the Black Turtle, the White Tiger, the Vermilion Bird, which I believe is supposed to be a phoenix, and sorry. Fighting and talking are not my strong suits. Black Tortoise, White Tiger, Vermilion Bird, and if I want to say Azure Dragon. Where's his tail? That's cool. It's really awesome. We get to have a boss fight on top of this guy.
For what deed must his head be hung for all to see? For what deed must the waters they governed roam free? For what deed must all matters not known how to be? For what deed must mercy's hand so woe upon me? For what deed must the Cyan One onto the shores flee? Evening light on snow, paths clear below, lightning strikes in flow, all happens before you know.
What have you to say? He's about to say, oh, you just chilling, and oh! I have done naught to provoke you. Why are you here? I thought you were going to be a secret boss in a different area. Why are you just a boss that happens to be next to another boss's boss arena? Ah, I forgot that's not immobilized. Guess I can freeze you with that. I think they all stopped to heal. Really hitting the point where I'm gonna call it charges over the Yangtze River. I gotta check each of them. See like who each of these dragons are in lore. I want to try and fight this guy one more time here, so... Okay, wow. You are going to be a problem. Okay. It's too late for me to want to commit to this fight or to fighting Kung Star. And that gives me some time to back off and study some more and be ready later. So yeah, like lore reasons and stuff. That's why I'm backing out, not because I'm a bitch. But with that said, I don't really have much by way of an outro still. I kind of got the hang of having an intro there, which I didn't do this time. I forgot to say, you know, hey, how are you, you lovely thing? Yeah. Why am I the way that I am? But that said, really, I have nothing more by way of like, you know, additional backstory or things to like add in there. Just, I actually feel good about being able to have something to say this time and all. And as I said before, I'm going to try and actually keep up with the game now so I can discuss what's happening as it happens and live up to the stupid username that I picked for myself. Again, I've said this before, were this Norse or Greek mythology, I'd be all over it. But, this is me diving into the deep end of both streaming, being on YouTube, and actually talking about something that I like, which I normally keep to myself. So, it is what it is. But, that said, though, if you stuck around this long, it's been about like 2 hours now, or if you just skipped to like this point here, regardless, thank you for even bothering to spend some time here. Your presence is always appreciated, and whatever little bit you bring to this channel means the world to me. So much appreciated. Wishing you the best. May the gods bless you. Whomever you believe in. If you believe in none, then I've got nothing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having a fun time doing it. So, eventually I'll get my act together. We'll see. But you take care now. Have a good one.